Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm doing a first look at the brand new Dark Matter Kevin McHALE and especially Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo. We're taking a look at these two cards, the two free cards from today's drop. I'll do a whole separate video here in a little bit talking about all these brand new Bionic players, and I'm sure they're great and a lot of fun and all that type of stuff. We'll talk about how good all those cards are, and I'm sure they're all phenomenal here in a little bit, but I don't really care that much about the gambling content at the end of the day. What I really am excited about is this non-gambling content, especially Dikembe Mutombo, because he looks absolutely insane on paper. I'd be lying if I said I haven't looked at the card already, and I am so excited to get him from salary cap. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Dikembe Mutombo is 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan. Hotspots from basically everywhere. 40 Hall of Fame badges include Bulldozer, Fast Twitch, Post Rider, Post Spin, Precision Dunker, Rise Up, Whistle, Catch and Shoot, Claymore, Corner Specialist, Green Machine, Gold Blinders, Deadeye, Limitless. Could use Agent 3 probably added, as well as Open Look, Space Creator, Shot Finder. So some shooting badges would be nice. Playmaking badges are good. Again, looking at the playmaking badges, the only one I would consider adding realistically is Handles for Days, honestly, maybe Touch Passer as well. Defensively, he has every single defensive badge in the game on Hall of Fame, not surprisingly. 98 rebounding, 99 interior, 98 perimeter, 98 lateral, 95 steal, 99 block. Incredible defensively. 98 standing and 90 driving dunk. Also insane there. He's an elite post player if you like to use the post. 93 speed, 92 excel, 91 steal ball, and then an 84 three ball, which is high enough for me because with a shoe that's an 88, with a coach that's a 92, and then you have these shooting badges. But not only that, he has an elite release now. Malachi Flynn base, Laurie Markkinen upper on very quick is a super fast release. He previously had Chelsea Gray base, default big upper, which is the base they've given Bill Russell and they gave Bill Russell early in the year and a couple other guys as well. But now he has one of the best bases in the game, Malachi Flynn, which is on World Be Free, City Monk, Great Faithful Friends, Wang. If y'all have used any of these guys, which I'm sure y'all have used some of them, y'all know how smooth this base is. Also, Markkinen upper is cash. He basically has Rafe LaFrance's jumper, but as a right-handed player, is pretty much all he has. Same thing as Wang Zizi. He has the same release that those guys have, except as a right-handed player, and that means he's going to have one of the very best catch-and-shoot releases in the game. Not to mention Pro 2 Fade, MJ dribble style, KD escape, John Wall drag back, Pro behind the back. What behind the back that actually is, I'm not totally sure. I hope it's Jamal Murray, but I don't know if it is. We'll find out here in a little bit. Regardless, this is the best and the most exciting card, easily, in my opinion, from this drop. And I think as a salary cap reward, he looks like, I mean, this card is better, I think, because of how good his release is than every other big man in the game except for 100 overall Yao Ming and maybe, just maybe, Wembanyama. Maybe, because Wemby's bigger and has Pro 2 Fade himself, but Dikembe is faster than Wemby. He has a better base release than Wemby. He has insane complete badness. He's still 7'2". This card is phenomenal, and I think, I mean, this is one of the best free cards I've seen all year. This is exactly what I was hoping for. It was a center who can actually truly compete at the very highest level for free, and this is what I've wanted. This allows me to bench Artists, which I do like Artists, but Artists does struggle at times a little bit against like a Wembanyama, or especially against a Yao. I played a tournament game against a dude who had Yao yesterday, and that card, let's just say I did not have an answer. I'm going to be honest. I had no answer for that card whatsoever, and I did not have a counter for him. I'm not saying Dikembe is a counter for Yao, which luckily Yao is very, very rare, so it's not a card you're going to play much. I'm not saying Dikembe is a counter for Yao, but he's definitely a better option than Artist. He's faster. He's more versatile. I think he's going to do a better job all the way around. But most importantly, the changed release is really the thing that I think elevates this card and makes him as good as he is as a big man in my team. And the reason I think he's definitely the new best free big man in the game and one of the best free big men in the game, period. Well, one of the best big men in the game, period. And I think outside of Yao, he might be the best, which is what I was saying. Kevin McHALE is also good. 6'10" with a 7'11" wingspan at the power forward position. 92 speed, 92 three ball, 90 standing and driving dunk. Defensively, very, very good. Another card who has every single defensive Hall of Fame badge in the game. Has off speed booster, blow by, could use Handles for Days added, I will say, but outside of that, he's got great shooting badges and defensively, or sorry, as a finisher, he's also really, really good with Huff, Posterizer, Bulldozer, Masher, Postman, Posterizer, Rise Up, Whistle, all that type of stuff. Really great badge versatility as a card, especially with all that defensive ability. And then Shingun base, Vanderbilt upper on very quick. I will say this release is the same release he had earlier in the year. I don't love this release. Although with Pro 2 Fade and hopefully Jamal Murray behind the back, John Wall's drag back, he's got pretty good SIGs. This card is not as good as Dikembe Mutombo. He's not quite as big, although he is a power forward, not a center. He's still got a super long wingspan. His release just isn't incredible. It's the main critique with this card because everything else about him honestly is very, very solid. And I do think as a whole, you're probably realistically looking at one of the better options in the game still at the power forward position, especially as a free card, because I know his release isn't incredible, but everything else about the card really is. And I mean, there's free Dark Matter Bill Russell, but outside of that Bill Russell, I think this Kevin McHALE might be your second best free power forward that you can buy right now if you're not considering Dikembe a power forward, which yes, Dikembe can also play power forward as a free card. But I have Kwame and Bill Russell. I don't really need a guy like Kevin McHALE, so this is not a card I personally will probably be grinding for, but if you personally want to grind for him and you want to add him to your collection, hey, more power to you, and I definitely think he is a really, really good free reward card in his own right. So that makes two just absolutely incredible reward cards today from 2K, especially Dikembe, obviously, who, I mean, giving us a center that good for free is fire, but Kevin McHALE himself is also really, really good. Unfortunately, we still have this gambling content to contend with 100 overall Kevin Durant and Dark Matter Ben Simmons at point guard and all that type of stuff. And like I said, I will make a video discussing all of those cards here in just a little bit because I know there are people out there who still want to see what those cards look like. I'm more excited about like Mike Miller, Sean Livingston, Tari Eason, hoping that these cards are decent. And obviously, I'll be locking into the set myself as well with MT to see what we do wind up getting in terms of Dark Matter because I have the MT to do it. But I'm not going to sit here and be very excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't the most... I wouldn't say this is a place right now where I'm thrilled with anything about my team. I mean, I'm locking in the set today, and I'll make a video on it and all that type of stuff with MT because I'm not spending my money on the game. But at the end of the day, the only thing they're doing well is the free cards. I mean, I'm not going to guess it. That's the only thing realistically that 2K is actually doing well right now in my team, and I truly, honestly believe that. Because, I mean, outside of that, the gambling-only content sucks. The lying to us about things like collector level with Kobe is just, I mean, that was a new low legitimately this week, and it's just like, the things that this company has done as of late are a little bit mind-boggling to me at times in terms of the decisions that are made and the things that actually happen. So, to me personally, I would definitely say, while this content is good, it is not enough. Number one, do not spend your money on this game today, please. Please, 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 please do not. Go grind salary cap if you haven't already for Dikembe. And I'm sorry if y'all missed out on Buddy Hield and Dan Issel, then you can't get Dikembe. And I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to say I've been telling y'all all season to get this card because there was a very good chance to be really good. So if you missed out, I'm sorry, but that one's on you because that's going to be a disappointing one to miss out on with how good he is. So I'm hoping for y'all's sake, y'all stayed caught up on salary cap because that is the only thing about this drop today that is really exciting, truly. McHALE's good, but Dikembe is the exciting piece, and I really hope y'all stayed caught up on salary cap so you can add him to your lineup because I think Dikembe is going to be legitimately the best big in the game, not named Yao, and that card is insane. And that is by far the most exciting thing about today's drop. So, like I said, I'll have another video coming on all the Bionic content in just a little bit, but that's going to do it for today's video. So I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.